Hello and welcome back to another beer review. I'm Ben the Beer Lad, and today I'm going to be doing a beer that has been sat in my cupboard for roughly a year, maybe a bit longer. I don't know when I first did this, but I did this quite a while ago. It's Vocation, and this Vocation in particular is the Biscotti Stout, barrel aged at 10.9%. There it is. Yeah, reviewed this. I can't remember when I reviewed it. I thought it was last year. It might be 2 years ago, considering the best before on this is May 2023. So it's a year out of date. The 10th of May 2023. It's currently the 17th of May, so it's a year and 7 days out of date. Bottle opener. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to it. I quite enjoyed this last time. I like Biscotti. Lotus biscuits, that kind of stuff. I quite enjoy it. It's nice, it's different, it's sweet, so I'm expecting that. I've already reviewed this before, like I said, but quickly just going over the guff, because I don't think you want to watch a review from 2 years ago where I'm not that good at reviewing compared to now. It says a double mashed imperial stout with 6 different malts and muscovado, boiled for 4 hours to caramelize the sugars, deepening the flavour and aromas, barreled over 8 months in fresh bourbon barrels. The barrels bring forward notes of oak, light smoke and vanilla. Expect layers of chocolate, caramel and biscuit throughout with a dark molasses finish. There it is. Yeah, let's crack it open, see what we got. Oh, I'm expecting good things from this. Really good thing. I can smell that. So this has been in my cupboard that long that the bottle cap has started to develop rust. Now, I don't think a bottle cap should develop rust, but you can see, I think, around the edge of the bottle, doesn't make a difference, around the edge of the bottle, potentially inside the cap, just little bits of rust. So I don't think my storing conditions are the best, but I'm keeping them out of sight of sunlight. It should be dark and dry and cool, but apparently there's moisture in there somewhere. Anyway, there's the beer. Like I said, I can smell this. This is just having it around, I can smell it. But we have a jet black beer with a lovely dark tanned compact head with a compact bubbles. Looks delicious. Let's get a smell and see what we get, shall we? Oh, so much booze in that. There's so much bourbon. I don't remember it being this bourbony. Malty, biscuity, bourbon, alcohol, lots of alcohol. Interesting. Let's get a mouthful for boiling carb, shall we? Carb is super soft. Body's around a medium. It's creamy. Oh my god. This is going to be interesting. It's velvety, it's oily, it's very smooth. So far so good. Just so you're aware, look at all that clung to the glass. There's an alcohol line there, nice. Let's big old taste, shall we? Cheers. So biscuit and malts are the big flavours here. It leaves your breath quite cool. You've got a cool breathy sort of feel after you've had spirits, or when you brush your teeth you get that nice cool breathy feel. Nice and cool, you get that. Obviously the alcohol, the bourbon's kicked in, but it's biscuits, it's malts, a little bit of biscotti, but more of like a lotus biscuit, where it's sweet but and caramelly, but still has a really biscuity, malty taste to it. Sweetness has pretty much gone in this. There is little to no sweetness in this beer at all. Little sweetness, yeah, a little bit of caramel. You don't get any bourbon. You don't get any barrel. You don't get any oak, smoke. You don't get vanilla. Let me list off what these should be tasting. Should be expecting oak, light smoke, and vanilla. I don't get any of that. Chocolate, caramel, and biscuit. I'm going to get a hint of caramel. I get a lot of biscuit, get a lot of malts. It's like a digestive biscuit. It's like a Lotus biscuit, but less impactful. It's just got a lingering malty biscuit taste that has changed colour. My beer has changed colour. It's got floaters in it. What in the hell? That's brown now. This is why I wanted to review the whole, whole bottle, but I wanted to get it so that way at least the bottom bit was in there. So this, when we first opened that, was jet black. Now, that is brown. That is a dark chocolate colour. I should have shook this. Yeah, you coming in? So, still biscuity, still like what I just described. I don't know why it's separated, but it's boozy. There's bourbon in there, but no chocolate, no vanilla, none of the other stuff. Just a little bit of bourbon. I don't know why that's separated in flavour. It's basically 2 halves beer. Strange, I don't get it. Someone probably explained that. But you'd have to get to the bottom third of the beer before you get anything to do with bourbon. Pouring down the bottle. Pardon me. Yeah, it's really... not really changed flavour, but it's changed flavour a bit. It's biscuity. It's like I said, it's malty, it's biscuity, it's that kind of flavour. But now it's got a bit of bourbon in it, but not an over the top. Nothing really to say that's different, but I can just taste the difference. It's a bit harsh. I wouldn't recommend bottling this and aging it, sorry. I wouldn't recommend aging it. Not for as long as I have. Maybe for another couple months, but not to 2 years at this point. Right. From what I remember, I gave this quite high marks when I first reviewed it. When it first came out, it was really, really nice. I really enjoyed it. Now, it's not as good. It's not as impactful. Maybe it's because the 2 years out of date, or a year out of date. Maybe it's because I've had better stuff. Maybe it's a bit of both. I'm going to go in and drink this. I did spend money on it at the end of the day. Let me see if I can find them floaters. Yeah, you can't see it, but there's floaters in there. And I don't think a stout should have floaters. Anyway, going away. I'm going to finish it off. It's alright. Not as good as I remember. Vocation. I've not done a Vocation in a while, to be fair, and the first one I've done in a while is a barrel-aged one. I'm not really impressed. Anyway, their Biscotti Stout barrel-aged 2 years on, which is what it technically is. It's the cupboard review, you know, the hidden bottles. Out of 10, it's probably about a 6. It's alright. It's decent enough that I can drink it. It's not going down the drain, but it's not something I'd do again. Not for this one. I'm dreading the other bottle I have. I've got another one and I don't want to do it now because this is just not that good compared to what it used to be. And this other one I don't think is going to be any better. Anyway, so if you have had this before, please let me know. Let me know what you think. If you like it, if you don't, if you've not had it, I'll leave a link to Vocation down below. You can't get this anymore, so don't bother. But if you want Vocation and some of their new barrel-aged projects, which I looked at the other day, and a couple of them sounded good. There's a Pinot Noir beer there, which I kind of want to get because I like Pinot. And I kind of want to try it, but for the prices they're peddling now, not really. Yeah, you can't get this beer. If you want one, and you're lucky enough to meet someone like me who has one aged, I don't anymore, and you want to buy one off them, don't do it. Especially if they still have it, don't do it. It's not worth it. It's not going to be worth the £15 they're going to peddle to you, £20 they're going to try and sell to you. Not worth it. Definitely not at all. But if you have one, drink it now, because I don't think it's getting better with age. I think it's actually gotten worse. I think it would have got better maybe after 6 months. Probably a good idea. But 2 years, it's gone downhill. Just drink it, or get rid of it, or sell it for 20 quid, hypothetically. Yeah, link will be down for Vocation if you just want some. If you don't, no gun to your head. I'm not bothered. Doesn't affect me. I don't get paid. I'm just here, pardon me, drinking and having a good time. If you like the video though, thumbs up, thumbs down, all that usual stuff. If you want to subscribe, consider doing so, because the show must go on, etc., etc., so on and so forth, and I'll see you later. Bye.